It is remarkable. I think what China has achieved in the last 40 years in terms of pulling nearly 800 people out of poverty is just remarkable.
Poverty alleviation is also top on the agenda for UN. And we noticed that out of the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals, the very first goal is to end poverty in all its forms, everywhere. What do you think is the significance of China's achievements on poverty alleviation to the world?
Perhaps one of the most important and remarkable human development issues that China has demonstrated to the rest of the world. The fact that China is already reaching some of the sustainable development goals is an important milestone, because by China removing 100 million people out of poverty in the last 7-8 years, you are actually having an impact on the global poverty reduction statistics. But you know what is very important is how do we ensure that we safeguard these gains? You know, the COVID-19 pandemic, what it did was it came like a bolt of lightning. And from the flash of that lightning, we saw the contours of inequality emerge in some of the most advanced countries in the world, where you thought it was impossible. And people were getting pushed into poverty. For example, by the end of 2020, nearly 300 million people moved not into hunger, but into starvation. So there are consequences for what this pandemic has done, but it is also an opportunity for us to now realize that, look, there are certain things that we have to invest in as a global community. So I feel from what China has done by ending poverty is to also showcase how China, the rest of the world, the United Nations family, we can all come together and focus on a few areas, such as global public health. You know, when we don't have health, we don't have strength, we don't have intellect, we don't have wit. So I feel that they are all interconnected, because don't forget that because of bad health, close to 100 million people get pushed into poverty year on year. Health, poverty alleviation, access to education, ensuring that we have a good climate. These are all areas where the world can come together. In fact, this is the spirit of the new multilateralism that China is talking about. So, you know, what it also goes to show is when there is leadership and strong political will, everything is possible. And I think China, with a vast population of 1.4 billion people, if China can do it, I think the rest of the world can do it too. And I think there are important lessons from here, which I intend to share with many countries in Africa that I've served in, and with many of the UN country teams, and how I intend to collaborate with them in these lessons shared and the knowledge sharing that we should be doing. Because as I said, you know, when you end poverty, you end multidimensional aspects of inequality.